So, for my heroic imagination project, I decided to elaborate on what a hero means to me and what that in turn means on this level of society and people in general. And to me, what a hero is someone who puts others before themselves on a daily basis. Someone who asks the question, what can I do for others, instead of what can I do for myself? Not saying that they have to do that all the time, but instead of when they wake up every morning thinking, what can I do for me? What do I have to do today? What's gonna serve me the best purpose for me today? They say, well, what can I do for others today? What can I do for this person who needs help today? Why does that person need help? Why does that person's issues or problems or whatever come before me, and why does that matter, really? And ultimately, that's what makes somebody a hero. In society, we portray heroes as teachers, doctors, firemen, policemen, all these things. And it's not to say that they're not, but make someone out to be a hero only if they're one of these small, fields where there's very few people in them. It really doesn't do justice to the term hero, and it makes being a hero such a big deal where you have to, or I mean, it shouldn't be such a big deal. It should be something that people do out of the kindness of their hearts. It shouldn't be something that, oh, you're such a hero, let's all put you on the news, you saved this person, or you did someone such a great thing, you're a hero. Being a hero is taking care of the small things, because there's very rarely a moment in people's lives where if something doesn't happen, the whole world's gonna end. It's Life is a bunch of small issues and obstacles to overcome, with a few large ones placed throughout. And for someone to truly be a hero, they have to be so willing to help people through the big things when they're there, but mainly help people on a more day-to-day basis through the small issues that they may face. It's more time consuming, that's what makes it more rewarding. If you help 10 people on a small scale in one day, that to me is much greater than helping one person with a big issue on a big scale. And I feel as though there are not enough people doing this, because believe you can believe it or not, but we're all animals. We all stem from some form of an animal, and we have animalistic behaviors to be selfish. We're taught that because if you're not selfish in the wild, you'll die. And because of that selfishness, we as a population are very unwilling to help other people. We think of I or me before we think of you or us. And that is one thing that I think inhibits the day-to-day average Joe from becoming a hero. It doesn't take much, but at the same time, we don't want to give anything. If we were to just give someone 10 minutes versus take 10 minutes, the whole world would be a much better place. And we would have, and being a hero would be defined as something a lot different than what it is today. It wouldn't be defined as a guy who wears a cape, some big, strong individual who takes down a scary monster who saves the day. A hero would be someone like you or like me who simply just takes the time to say, hey, how can I help you? Do you have any problems? And I think one way to get to that level is to show people that it's not the hardest thing to do to give a helping hand. It's not anything to be ashamed of. It's not anything to ask for help, and it's nothing to be ashamed of to give help. You shouldn't be ashamed if you need it, if you want to give it, no matter what anyone says. If it makes you a loser, it doesn't matter. You are becoming a hero. You are not doing anything that anyone else shouldn't be doing. If we, as teenagers, as adults, kids, whatever, if we start to learn to respect one another no matter who we are, where we come from, why we need help in the first place, we will get to a level where becoming a hero won't be a task at all. There won't need to be any videos like the one I'm making right now. All you'll have to do is just say, hey, I need help, and you'll have a flock of people who come in to help you because that's just the social norm. If we show our children that it's okay to be selfish, that's what we're supposed to do, they will imprint off of us and they will be selfish themselves. There has to be someone to break the cycle. Once the cycle is broken, and we teach our kids and future generations beyond that, that helping people is what is supposed to happen, is what is the norm, being a hero will be just that, helping someone through the small, everyday problems that they go through, no matter what they are, why they're there, doesn't matter. We'll help them. We'll get to that point, and when we get to that point, you'll see a lot happier civilization as a whole, and and as a byproduct of that, you'll see less war, you'll see less anger, hate, frustration, worry, and the whole world will become a happier place. So becoming a hero, one person becoming a hero, will effectively change the way that we think. People often think, oh, I'm one person, I don't matter. Well, that's not true. One person doing a heroic act by helping someone out will start a chain reaction, and with that chain reaction, we may see 1 million people being quote-unquote heroes by the end of next year. And from that, millions becomes billions, and billions becomes the whole world. And from that, we will see a better Earth in the future. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have learned something from this video.